Anybody threaten you or coerce you in any way?
Kind of.
Okay, what do you mean, kinda?
I don't want to go to jail again, Your Honor.
Okay, but did somebody threaten you to plead?
Yeah, with jail time, Your Honor.
Okay, but who did that?
Well, technically, you, Your Honor.
So here's what I'll do. I'll pass it. Go talk.
This clueless defendant and Judge Simpson went head-to-head live in the courtroom, and things suddenly went completely off the rails. It was honestly going smoothly for once until this low-IQ clown opened his mouth and accused Judge Simpson of threatening him, as if a judge clearly explaining the real consequences of your actions somehow counts as a threat. That's literally just how the court system works. And believe me, this one goes absolutely crazy and takes a wild turn at the end. So let's go ahead and jump right in and watch Judge Simpson shut this guy down for trying to play games in his courtroom.
Mr. Hampton has entered into an agreement with the people, and would like to enter that into the record. Your Honor, is it possible to enter into both today, to address both cases today on the record?
That file is not in the courtroom.
Oh, okay, got it.
But I can give you the bill deed that you faster.
Oh, sorry.
But I don't believe it's.
What? Okay.
Talking about bond. That's
All right, we'll just address this case today.
He's going to enter a plea in another case that's set for prelim.
Yes, yeah. So case 24F55262, just because of the timing with the mental health treatment court evaluation, that one was set for preliminary examination before the evaluation was complete. And that is currently set for exam.
So over there is Ann, right?
Yes.
You know Ann?
Yes.
Okay. So if you had this, that may work out where we could like get rid of two cases and he could plead. I may or may not do it, but usually just go over and ask Ann. Because you asked me on the record, I'll probably say no, because I don't do the filing, so I don't know where it is.
Understood. Yes. So I will.
So would you like to do that today?
I would like to.
So here's what I'll do. I'll pass it. Go talk to Ann.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, sorry. Ashley Bashir on behalf of Mr. Hampton. And in addition to addressing the case directly, we would like to address bond and request that a condition, specifically the home confinement tether, be reconsidered.
Okay, I'll get to that maybe at some point.
So thank you. Yeah.
Right now, I'm trying to get these pleas done.
Thank you.
So my understanding is he's going to plead to count in case ending in 1596. He's going to plead to count 2.
Yes.
Correct? With count 1 being dismissed. That's going to be a guilty plea. Correct, counsel?
Yes.
All right. Then on the other matter, I have a plea form that indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to an added count 2 of attempted resisting and obstructing the 1-year offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, count 1, the resisting and obstructing, would be dismissed. And there is an agreement that the defendant is to go to mental health court. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That's right.
May I have the defendant's sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
State your name.
Brandon Hampton.
And man, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to 2 misdemeanor offenses. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. The first one, in the case ending in 1596, is the charge of aggravated assault. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and a $1,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You also understand in that case that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge and you would be sentenced before Judge Barr in the 14A2 District Court. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And understanding that on that case, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
All right. On the other case, it says court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of attempted resisting and obstructing a police officer. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration or $1,000 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You understand also that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Balvo in the 15th District Court. You understand that?
Why are the judges different, Your Honor?
Why are the judges different? Because these allegedly occurred in two separate places. The case that we're just talking about with Judge Balvo, the offense took place in the city of Ann Arbor. And the other case happened in maybe the city of Ypsilanti in Ypsi City of Ypsilanti. I'm sorry, Ann Arbor Township. Okay. So they occurred in two separate jurisdictions. Okay. That's why you have two separate judges. But what's going to happen, I think this is probably really the crux of your question. You're going to go to mental health court on these, right?
Yeah.
So Judge Valvo is actually in charge of mental health court. So when that case goes over to her, that will be where it is. You'll have to go before Judge Barr. Judge Barr will do the initial part of the sentencing and then place you on probation to be supervised by the mental health court. Follow that? So it's just a little bit of a process. Both cases, it's anticipated, are going to end up in the same spot.
Okay.
Okay. You got that? Any other questions on that?
I guess it's not like possible for the other case just to go to Valvo as well.
It will get there. It just can't go directly that way.
Okay.
Okay.
For sure.
Anything else? Trust me, we do this all the time. It'll get there. So it'll catch right up to it. Okay. All right. Any other questions you have?
Just the one about bond, but
yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. All right. So understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty to these charges?
yeah.
Okay. So to the charge of aggravated assault, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge of attempted resisting and obstructing, how do you plead?
Guilty.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yeah.
All right. You signed an advice of rights form, correct?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
All right. You see a copy on the podium. Look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
All right. Were you on probation at the time of these offenses?
No.
All right. Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead to these charges?
No.
All right. Anybody threaten you or coerce you in any way?
Kind of.
Okay, what do you mean, kinda?
I don't want to go to jail again, Your Honor.
Okay, but did somebody threaten you to plead?
Yeah, with jail time, Your Honor.
Okay, but who did that?
Well, technically, Your Honor.
He was actually doing fine right up until he said that, because when they said this guy needs mental help, they clearly weren't lying. What kind of logic was that? I genuinely can't tell if he was trying to mock Judge Simpson or if he honestly believes the judge was threatening him with jail time. Like, dude, that's literally how the legal system works. Judges can and will send you to jail if you don't follow court orders. That's not a threat. That's just consequences. And the way he said it too, he might have completely blown his own plea deal here. Because once you start accusing the judge of threatening you, it makes negotiations way harder now. He's playing the victim instead of taking any responsibility. And what makes it even crazier is this guy literally just pled guilty. So I have no idea why he's trying to backtrack now, because it's way too late for that. But let me know what you guys think. Was he just running his mouth, or does he actually believe this nonsense? Let's dive back in and watch Judge Simpson's reaction.
Oh,
Mr. Hampton, so
tell you what. Why don't we pass the matter? Maybe you can talk to him and we'll give this another shot today if we're comfortable with it. Otherwise, the court may not be comfortable with it, and we might just blow all of this up and it'll just have to happen another way.
thank you.
But I'll give you a chance to talk.
That was actually a really nice way Judge Simpson explained it, super patient, almost like he was breaking it down for a toddler. But now let's go ahead and move into the next part of this hearing to see if this idiot finally pulls his head out of nowhere. Because at this point, he's either going to wake up and realize how the law actually works, or he's going to double down on the nonsense. And if he does, oh boy, we might be watching a live masterclass on how to make your own life even harder. In court, let me know what you guys think. Let's dive back in.
People versus Hampton. We're in the middle of taking a plea. And so I stated the terms on the record. And Mr. Hampton, I'm going to ask you a couple questions again.
Okay.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead to these charges?
No,
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you in any way to get you to plead?
no,
You're doing this voluntarily,
yes,
of your own free will,
yes,
and because you believe that you're guilty of these offenses?
yes.
All right. We'll start with case 1596. Paperwork. So, okay, Mr. Hampton, on the date of August 29, 2024, at Washtenaw Community College in Ann Arbor Township, Washtenaw County, state of Michigan, do you recall what happened on that date regarding a Vladimir, is it Parahora?
I don't know, Your Honor.
All right. Did you get into a fight with somebody?
Oh, I know what happened. I don't know what his name is. It sounded like.
Okay. Why don't you tell me what happened then?
Oh, I was trying to take a shower, Your Honor.
Okay. And then what occurred?
Oh, when I was in the locker room, he had pushed me up against the wall, hit me in my head, and threw me on the ground. And then broke in my property.
Okay. But before that, did you do anything before that?
No,
Okay.
it wasn't until there were 4 people on top of me and I was fearing for my life that I bit him, Your Honor.
This is the exact moment he really blew it. You can literally see the second his chances disappeared, this dude could have walked away with a small jail sentence, or maybe just a fine, but nope, he had to run his mouth. And now he's about to feel the full wrath of Judge Simpson. Judges do not play when they sense someone is wasting their time or disrespecting the court, which is exactly what this idiot is doing right now. He literally just accepted a plea, and now he's acting like he's not guilty. It's wild. This is exactly how you go from a slap on the wrist to, congratulations, you just earned yourself a real punishment. What do you guys think? Has he sealed his fate, or is there still a tiny sliver of hope? Honestly, I think he's cooked. Let's dive back in.
Because I can see the way that this plea's going. It's not going to work. So if you guys want to change, I'm not suggesting you guys want to change things to a no contest. If you want to do whatever, what I will do is I'm back up at 1. I'll call it back up at 1. I think everybody's still going to be here. So, and give you a chance to talk with him, decide whether or not you want to do no contest, please explain what a no contest, go through all of that with him, and then see if we can get this done.
Thank you very, very much, Your Honor. Appreciate it. Thank you.
This is a prime example for me of no good deed goes unpunished. All right, so we'll call it back up at that point. Quarter past these matters again. All right.
We actually, based on the most recent conversation with my client, I will actually seek to adjourn this case for, to further advise my client on the offer
All right.
for the shortest adjournment possible.
February 13th. Both matters.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Canceling witnesses.
Both matters? I don't have to come on. Well, that's true. What are we doing with, well, when is the exam set?
Tuesday, the 28th.
Yes, so would it, apologies. We can see, I'd be happy to file a stip to adjourn that, the exam or for the other case.
Well, you're gonna need a step on the exam.
Yes.
Because I only took it because there was gonna be a plea. When do you want the other one adjourned to?
When is the soonest?
I'll set this, I'll adjourn the
After the
1596. I'll adjourn 1596 to February 6th. The other one is stay on track for a preliminary examination. I understand that people are not going to have the witnesses available, or you need a stipulation to adjourn it.
I seriously can't wrap my head around why this guy even took the plea if he wasn't going to go along with it. Like, dude, you had an easy way out and you just threw in the trash. Now, instead of walking away with a lighter sentence, he's looking at months of extra jail time, all just to argue, or at least talk back smugly with the judge. I get it, he's probably dealing with some mental health stuff, but he has a lawyer, someone literally told him what to do, and he still went full speed in the opposite direction. People are wild sometimes. On a brighter note, Judge Simpson handled this perfectly, way better than most judges would have. Some would have snapped and thrown the guy in jail immediately, but Simpson actually tried to help, explained everything clearly, gave him multiple chances to get it together. And yet, this dude just kept digging his own grave. At some point, though, you just have to let people face the consequences of their actions. And that's exactly what happened here. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought. Was Judge Simpson fair, or would you have handled it differently? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I post every single day, so stay tuned for more insane court cases. I really appreciate you all watching. Thanks so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.